Hey guys, welcome to 5Fin, a series where I'll ask 5 quick financial questions to immigrants here in the US to learn how money, mindset, and life can change across borders. Let's get to know the immigrant first. Hi, what's your name?
Nadia Khan.
What do you do for a living?
I am in quality management, so quality control manager.
What country did you immigrate from?
Pakistan.
And lastly, how long have you stayed here in the US for?
I want to say like 28 years.
Okay, now we're going to move on to the 5 financial questions. How does the US financial system differ from the one in your home country?
Hard question. I think the difference between here and Pakistan is that they don't do credit there. A lot of it's all like money based. So if you have the cash, that's the only way you succeed there. So I think that was something that was very beneficial here. So coming here and not having, a lot of money, for instance, you can, be able to survive here with just like credit and obtaining that credit here.
Awesome. How did you learn to manage credit and debit, and what is one advice you'd give to somebody managing credit for the first time?
Documentation, maybe, per se. Really, if you're doing credit for the first time, you want to know what your credit limits are, and then kind of managing that so that you're not exceeding or you're not going on credit hold, for instance. Keeping your financial things really top on your list. So if you do have a bank account, kind of managing your financials there, but then also making sure that you're not going into that too much.
Okay. What is one experience or decision that has significantly changed the way you think about money when you moved here in the US?
So when we first moved here, so the way our families, like we didn't really have too much, or not too many family members. We didn't have anything established here. So starting off from scratch was very tough. So, asking for help was one of like the main things, like being in a new country, not knowing where things are and how to manage. So I think that, and then over the years, managing that and then seeing how, with the value of money, it's really crucial to life, and, not taking things for granted was a lot of things that we learned over the years.
Awesome. What is one financial advice you'd give to young girls today?
Think before you spend. I know, like, I guess the way the market's headed, everything's very expensive, right? You have to think twice. So I would basically say that think twice about spending money. Is it a need or a want? Think about those things.
Awesome. And then my last question is, compared to people who have been born here in the US, how would you as an immigrant view money?
Oh, I value money. I guess the new generation, I think their views are a lot different, right? Coming here, not knowing and learning everything from scratch. Our kids these days, they don't really know what we went through. So I guess what you're doing is probably going to be a good eye opener, because it's like, hey, spending 10 cents on pop back then, it's like what, $1 now. The value is quite different, right? So I think the new generation should really think about how things have changed over the years, and then thinking twice about spending the money, not just because you want it, but also just because is it really necessary? Because you don't know where the market's headed, right?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem.
That was it for this interview. See you guys in the next one.